Love and Lies in Lagos is the movie I'm reviewing today. This movie can be found on Blessing Obasi TV. A quick recap of this movie talks about, a young guy who is very lazy, refuses to work, but wants to live the big Lagos boy's life. So yes, he started pretending, lying to women that he has this oil company here, he has this business here, and then we have this desperate young lady also who wants to live the soft Lagos baby life. So she's also looking for this odogu. So unfortunately for her, she met this liar who frustrated her life at the end. So that is basically a recap of this movie. What I like about this movie, I want to talk about the cinematography of this movie. That's something I really like. The sharp picture quality of this movie was really cool, and the lighting was good. The night shots were good. Daylight shoots of this movie was really good, like beautiful picture quality, and the angles were on point. No unnecessary color scheme or color grading for it. That was really, cinematography was just on point for me in this movie. Another thing I like about this movie is the location. I'm talking about the houses they use. That was really nice. I've not really seen these houses in YouTube movies, and I also appreciate the fact that the houses were used to the brim. Like, they make good use of each houses very well. Kitchen, hall, bedrooms, terrace, like they actually use each houses, and you could feel that the house belongs to them in the movie, and that was really nice. So yeah, the location was pretty cool, and of course also the outside shot where they made the Uduku and stuff like that was okay. I mean, for YouTube standard and for this size of I like that. That brings me to the time they use for this movie. This movie is not even 1 hour 30 minutes. If you are familiar with Blessing Obasi, her movies are like 1 hour 30 minutes, 1 hour 20, 1 hour 40 maximum. So this movie is not 1 hour 30 minutes. It's not even up to. And I appreciate that because we are familiar with this storyline. Like, it has been, we know how it all ends. So I like that she just took us to the point of this movie, and that I like the time they use for this movie. Finally, but not the least, I want to talk about the line deliveries. That's their script and the way they were acting in general, from Ime King to Blessing herself, as well as Ikogbona. And then I want to appreciate the maid in Ikogbona's house. That maid was so serious with her work, and she was not making mistakes with her line at all. So that was really nice. So acting in general was okay for a movie production like this. So that was something that I really like. I enjoyed what they were doing in this movie. So yes, I like what they did, and I like their acting as well. What I don't like about this movie, I'll talk about the costume firstly. Costume wise, I'm talking about Ikobone's friend. That guy is supposed to be rich, comfortable looking, and he didn't look it. He didn't look the part. So I was questioning his costume department on set. And talking about costume, I want to talk about Blessing and her friend's costume. Too basic. It was as if their own wardrobe that they were wearing in this movie, or they wanted to just do something and get it moving. There was no thought process put in place for their costume. Like, it was just, let's just wear this here. As for all, it will go with whatever we are doing here. Where you see a scene or you see a character's wardrobe and you are like, this is just like, let's just do this and keep it moving, So the whole costume department was not looking good. For me, I did not like it. And another thing I want to talk about was the scene where Blessing and her friend actually met Ikogbona. That scene was not make-believe at all. And what was Ikogbona doing there? How did he find himself there? Well, according to him, he was like he was coming to the estate to look for something, and the girls were like they work here, they've closed from work. How exactly is he there? And they met at, it makes it looks like he was planted there and then waiting for them to come so he could meet them. You see what I mean? So it was not make believe. He could have acted or make a more believable scene where Blessing and I could meet, and that scene was not it for me. Lastly, but not the least thing that I do not like about this movie, I want to talk about how they told the story. I keep lying, stealing, taking money from Blessing, and as a sharp Lagos girl yourself, your mind did not tell you that this guy was lying to you. Hello. Please, sometimes let's make the story more reasonable and more relatable, please. So it didn't make sense at all. You are like, how can you be a mumu like this? Even in Lagos, that some of these tricks, your friends keep telling you, and you are still playing the mumu now. So that was something. I mean, some people might see it as, yeah, it's cool, but I did not like the way it played out and how the storyline was going in that direction. So that was something I did not like. And on that note, I'll give this movie a 2/10. Yeah, it was just a vibes kind of movie. Nothing really serious was going on. Nothing to wow about. This was just like, let's just do this thing and get some views and some dollars on YouTube kind of movie. That is the whole feeling you get whilst you watch this movie. And this is not Blessing Obasi's production. I mean, this is her, but this is not the kind of production she's supposed to be giving at this point of her production career. Please, Blessing Obasi, do better. This was not it. You're supposed to be upgrading the standard of YouTube Nollywood movies, not downgrading them. Please, this was not it. Anywho, thank you guys so much for watching my review. I'll see you guys all in the next movie review, and thank you so much for the support. I'll see you all. Bye for now.